Hello everyone, happy Sunday coffee and conversation with Kristen. This video is going to be dedicated to all my bubble bursting people when they think that this bubble is coming and all of that nature. So you've heard me in the past say I just don't think that this is a bubble, and I don't think that for many reasons. One, tighter restrictions on lending. Two, historic rates, being very low. Three, supply and demand, which is probably bigger than the other two, okay? So the housing supply is down. Let me put it to you this way. There are only $500,000. There's only 500,000 homes. Forgive me, it's still early. 500,000 homes total on the market in the nation right now, on average, okay? So with that being said, the foreclosure rates are up. I'm sure you're seeing the headlines from all of these banks talking about it, right? Foreclosures are up, foreclosures surge. I've been researching them and I see all the same stuff you guys do. What does everyone immediately think? This bubble's gonna burst. Here it comes. I'm gonna do a little poking and prodding with you guys on that. All right, so here's the deal. Yes, are foreclosures up? They are. No doubt about it. Nobody's questioning that. However, we're coming off Q1 and Q2 last year where the foreclosure rates were lower than we've pretty much ever seen, given the COVID forbearance options, okay? The Protection Act, the CARES Act, things like that. Now, with that being said, of course, now all of a sudden when those are coming to an end, foreclosure amounts are going to be up. That's inevitable, right? So the Q3 were up, Q4 seems to be a little bit low from what I'm reading, and then obviously a little tick up here then again once January 1st came around. All right, the article that I'm going to have posted down below comes from CNBC, in which case I've looked at a lot of them and some of the numbers are a little off, but most of them are in the 25,000 range for foreclosures hitting the market, okay? That means that 25,000 foreclosures have been initiated. Some of those are not going to come to fruition because they have so much equity in their homes, they're going to be able to bail themselves out with a modification. They're going to work with their banks. So even though the foreclosures maybe have started, it doesn't mean they're going to go all the way through foreclosure, okay? Now, if I take that 25,000, right, and there's 50 states, I think that's right, 50, and I divide those two numbers, that's only 500 foreclosures per state. That's not a lot, you guys. So when I'm seeing that, I'm also looking at the top 5 foreclosure states in the country: California, Texas, Florida, New York, Illinois. If you are not in one of those states, you probably have less than that 500, okay? Again, not enough foreclosures. Will we see some come on the market? Of course we will. But is it going to change our market or burst any bubbles? No, it's not. Rates are not high enough yet for any of that to happen. Remember, and I'm going to continue to press it because I feel really strongly about it, even though rates are up and you're getting into the 4.25s, 4.5s in some loan products for some clients, it is there, right? And they're talking about another 0.5%. So don't be surprised if we start lurking around 5%. Will this be a knee-jerk reaction and pullback? Might be. Is this going to be here to stay? Could be too. I've been in the market long enough, we're going on 20 years, and I'm a heavy purchase lender, okay? So I'm doing about 70% purchase a year. Now, I don't say that as like a woohoo go me. I say that as I know the market and I know the purchase market. It's something I work really hard to know like the back of my hand. It's just something that I really have it's very advantageous for me to want to understand the market. I love working with buyers. I love working with first-time home buyers and educating them. My big thing is educating. So I want to educate those who want to learn how to protect and how to help their financial future buying, okay? I love a refinance too, don't get me wrong, but I'm not a lender who hung my entire career on refinancing people. I wanted to help refinance them or help them buy and then help them along the way with their financials. But buying at the right time is also extremely important, okay? So now that I'm gonna get off that soapbox, just as information for you, it's just one of those things that it's really important for you as a borrower to know that as rates tick up, there's not going to be a ton of foreclosures coming. So even though all these studies are saying, ooh, foreclosure surge, spin it, you guys. It's however you want to read it, but I'm here to tell you it's not enough to make any huge dent in our market, okay? It's unfortunately just not. We need about 2 million home sales. Right now we have about 500. So even if we bring on those 25,000 and every one of them sold, we're still not even near what we need to get out of this. My advice to you, if you are still on the fence, buy now. Work with an agent who is good, knows how to negotiate, knows how to get you in the home, and will protect you as the buyer. So important right now. I've seen far too many things go wrong in the last couple of years with people rushing into homes for sale by owners, not knowing what they're doing, not protecting themselves, things of that nature. So please contact me and let me put you together with an agent that's good. But by all means, please start looking. If you are serious about getting in the home market, start looking now. You may find out you're in a much better spot than you thought you were. Thank you so much for listening to my little rant today, but I think it's important to know and extra important to share with you guys because my best interest is always to make sure you guys know what's going on in the market, transparent. All right, this is not a sales tactic. This is what's really happening. And again, we'll put the proof right below in articles. Research it yourselves. I always invite you to research it or get second opinions. Please don't take just one lender's opinion. Get a second opinion. It is going to be more important now than ever to work with somebody who you really know, like, and trust. Huge. Rate, yes, it's important. But getting your deal to the closing table and working with somebody you trust right now to get that deal done for you, extra important. So, know, like, and trust with good rates and fees, right? And then you are in a solid deal. I hope you guys have a great day. Don't forget I'm licensed throughout the entire Midwest and Florida. Happy to help any way we can. Thank you. Bye-bye.